explain. Let me explain the situation is. I went to what? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, oh, that's fun. Yeah, it's fun. I went to. I'm kind of upset actually for multiple reasons, but the main reason right now, at the moment, is that I don't know how to explain. Well, I'll start off with. I will start off with. I am the type of person to stream when I'm not in a good mood, I guess. I suppose. Many will say that it's a terrible idea to do this. Well, I guess I'll stop this for now. But many will say that it's a terrible idea to stream when you're in a terrible mood. However, I find that it boosts my mood. So here I am, because I have a lot of things to say. And I'm not going to say most of them, but some of the things that have been bothering me lately is I think I don't really have motivation when it comes to a lot of my goals, I suppose. And by that I mean one of my goals is to better my body essentially, to become more healthy in a sense, to become stronger. Somehow I have not accomplished this, rather the opposite. I've become very unhealthy. I don't know how. Even though I've been exercising like every day basically for the past 2 months. I went to a dietitian, I suppose. I found out my fat to muscle ratio is not at all where I want it to be at. I decided, let's fix this. Cause it's gotten worse since the last time that I checked. And I'm not going in the direction that I want to go. Life vaccine going forward on physical age. I am going in the wrong direction, essentially. About 10 years ago, I went and got that ratio checked, and it was not great. So I was doing a whole lot of like exercising and other stuff, and I've been like walking like 10,000 steps a day or whatever. I don't really know exactly how much it is. I've been walking, I've been exercising, I've been eating better, I suppose. And yet somehow I've become technically not overweight. I've never been overweight. But at a certain point I was underweight. And now I am now normal weight. However, turns out it's not healthy weight somehow. So I've I've gained about like 10 or 15 pounds or so. It turns out it's not healthy weight, even though I've been eating healthy. I don't eat burgers or soda or hot dogs or whatever sugar trash food. And yet I've not been gaining healthy weight. I don't understand. I don't understand. Maybe I'm genetically predisposed to not have this kind of, whatever, I don't know, thing. Maybe it's my metabolism is like just completely off. I'm not sure what it is. Um, so essentially, I've been trying to fix that for the past week. For the past week, my what was it? What was it? What was I saying? I lost. I want to say like 5 pounds, maybe seven in the past like 2 weeks. Wait, no, I mean hold on. This is wrong. This is wrong. In the past month, maybe, but just like in the I don't know. I don't know the exact numbers. Anyways, it's all water. It's wonky. Um, and I can fix that. Hold on. And the reason why the microphone is weird is because it's well, okay, hold on. Let me see what let me hear what it sounds like. Let me hear what you're hearing. Oh yeah, it sounds terrible. It sounds horrible. Does it always sound like it doesn't always sound as horrible, does it? Wow, I got a fan on in the background. And that's probably why. Because this fan, I cannot turn it off. I can't turn off the fan. And that's probably what's causing a huge amount of this whatever thing. Hold on, let me show you what I mean by this. I'm gonna turn off a where is it? Not that one. If I do this, it sounds kind of muddy for some reason like this. Um, that's strange. Yeah, you're right. It does sound weird. It does sound weird. What if I do this? Or not sound better? Oh, I think it sounds worse actually. Eh, well, essentially, problems on top of problems on top of problems on top of problems. Yippee! I really do think it's the fan though. I think it's the fan because I recently changed something with the fan so that it makes more noise. It's even more noisy. I hate this fan so much. Anyways, I was talking about how I finally managed to get under anywhere closer. Suddenly, it was all water. It was all water. I gained it back. I feel fat. I'm not fat. Technically, I am normal weight for what I am. However, I'm extremely dissatisfied with the state of affairs. So I've been going to the gym just about every day up until recently because my work has been really weird about the hours and everything, but that's about solving one problem at a time. Yeah, no, you're right though. It bothers me about if I like get over here. I think it's better. I if I get closer, it's better. I think compared to like if I'm all the way back here, then it sounds worse. Yeah, yeah. So I think it has to do with proximity. Proximity of the microphone. Yes. Um. However, I can't see my monitor's in the way. I hear that's terrible. But if I get really close, that's uncomfortably close. You're too close. Wait, I just got back from the gym. I am not. I'm not at the level that I want to be. So I feel like I've gotten worse in many respects. I used to run about 15 years ago, like cross country type of running. But I stopped. And then I switched over to biking. And then I did biking. Not, I mean, I did running for a year for the past year. I've been running for the past year. But now suddenly my running is really bad. And then I I used to be able to do a few pull-ups too. I used to be able to do pull-ups. And now I can't do them anymore. It's kind of frustrating. And then I did some leg press, I guess, I suppose. Uh, and those are up to 45 times for roughly 200 pounds on the leg press, which is kind of weak, honestly. I think I can do three. Hold on. 45 times for 180 pounds. But normally I feel like I can do times three. Times three, one, two, three, six, five. Oh, wait, four, five, six, six times, plus times three. Maybe, maybe not actually. I don't remember exactly how much. Anyways, where was I going with this? Anyways, point is, I want to improve myself. I want to get better because I feel like the point, the way I see it, the peak, my peak, has yet to come, and I don't want it to be behind me because, eh, biologically speaking, uh, supposedly, my peak is supposed to be my prime is behind me, but I don't want that to be the case. Not there once, so I'll just take the same time to make it to that level. It's weird because like before I wasn't really trying or anything, but now I'm actually trying. And I'm doing worse. It's strange, but I feel like at this point I have been working towards like over the past 2 years, 3 years. I remember that a way long time ago. I used to do the Spanish song. I swear the Spanish song. I swear the Spanish song. I swear. I should do semi-regular exercise trainings semi-frequently. Patient. It's true. But I want results now. I want strength now. Because I've been working at this for the past like month or two. I feel like I lost it all in like 2 weeks. Because I used to work first shift from like 6 to like 2 or something. And then I would go to the gym with a buddy. And then he would help. He basically be like my coach and stuff. He would help me with a lot of that, like that. And now we would do that for like 2 months. And then we recently got put on second shift. And so now I start at 2 or 3. I start at 3. I don't get off until like 11. And then I sleep basically most of the morning. So I get a lot more sleep now. But I feel like I don't get a lot of time. I need more power. I need more bullets. I need more bullets. Oh, I'll be fine. However, intake also matters here. All the notes that are left food and protein is like half a spill. Yes, I am. I'm aware. Let me get this out of the way first. So I went to the gym. I did. Oh, it sounds horrible quality. I did 30 squats with leg press. My usual is 100, so I got 70 more to do. So I'm gonna do 70. So one, two. Um, but yeah, with nutrition, I went to a dietitian, nutritionist, whatever, and she gave me some pamphlets and stuff on diet and stuff. I haven't really looked at it too much. I've been to the grocery store, but I haven't really been focusing on it because I feel like I've been busy for the past couple whatever's. Um, but I feel like then again, tomorrow I'm planning to go to the grocery store tomorrow. I'm gonna buy some food. I'm running out of food. I'm out of meal prep. I'm out of food. Like at this point, I'm kind of out of food. I could technically cook right now, but I don't feel like cooking. I'm kind of tired. I'm not that tired. I'm kind of tired. Um, that's 20. I need 50 more. So with food, I've been eating less than usual, anyways, and somehow that has made me gain weight. Read only that, yes, I'm aware that fasting sometimes can mess with your metabolism and cause it to slow down so that you kind of like gain weight, like keep weight. But um, I'm not sure what to do exactly. I think that I'm gonna go back to this like clinic thing and talk more about exercise and food stuff and things. Slows down your metabolism. Yeah. So today, for example, I think I did like a 12 or well, that was 20, so 40, 70, 30 more, I think. 30 more? 30 more, okay, 30 more. I did oh my this bad. I did I didn't eat until noon. And yesterday I didn't eat until like I think I did like a 18-hour fast, maybe? Kind of unintentionally, kind of intentionally. Because I went to get my blood drawn for testing and stuff. Because I want to see where my um blood chemistry levels are and stuff. But apparently it might be genetic because my brother went to get his blood tested, his lipids and stuff, and he came out really high on his, even though he's relatively healthy, healthier than I am anyways, healthier than I was anyways before. And so I'm thinking part of it might be like just straight up just might be genetics or something. Um, is that 20, 25? I'll do 21. Screw it. Um, but I think I might just be genetically predisposed to uh like uh, I don't know. I might have something. Yeah, I know. Did you pass out when you take the blood? No, I'm actually pretty good about blood and stuff. As long as I don't look at it, I'm fine. I'm chilling. I've actually gotten donated blood quite a lot of times. Um, and it's kind of a kind of a I don't want to say it, but it's a blood sacrifice essentially. Most of the time when I go to donate blood, which I do frequently actually, it's a little bit of a blood sacrifice slash prayer. It might be heretic, but it is what it is. Because every time I donate blood and I ask for something, it is granted. So take that as you will. The first time that I did a blood donation, I asked to get accepted to a graduate program and the year to go well. And it did. I'm thankful for that. And then I think after that, I think I was hoping for like passing or like graduation or something. I don't remember what it was exactly. But I ended up passing everything and everything went well and everything was fine. At this point, I've lost count of how many squats I've done. It might be 80, it might be 100, honestly. I don't remember. But it's fine. I've actually wanted to do what's that game where you do the thing with the exercise and the ring, the switch, Ring Fit Adventure. I wanted to do that game for the longest time, but I never got around to it because I don't have a capture card. Hello, I don't have a capture card for a Ring Fit. I and that was going to be the way that I was going to start with exercise, but I never got around to it because of the capture card stuff. I might need water. I pass on even when I don't look. Um, actually, I am kind of almost prone to passing out just because I already have very minimal amounts of blood as it is. And I think every time that they've taken my blood, I get really, really, really tired. I get really sleepy. uh, but as of right now, I don't really have a reason to donate blood anymore, so I might not do it for a while. So that was like 100 or so squats just now, including the ones weighted squats that I did at the gym. So I was gonna do that. I was actually gonna do Bulgarian squats, but I already did my 100. It's fine. I was actually gonna do weighted squats, but I already did my 100, and I'm kind of tired. But I still gotta do more. I gotta do 30 push-ups. So how many push-ups can you do? I can do at least 20, but I'm going for 30 this time. I'm gonna get down, get down on it, get down on it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Stop here now. I'm gonna do another 20 in a minute or so. I know that people love their ring fit streams because you get to hear streamer moan and do sexual noises. But let me assure you, this is the sound of improvement. This is the sound of pain, pleasureful pain. But don't get it twisted. This is not, I'm not a masochist or anything. Kind of, to that extent. I I don't like excessive pain. Yeah. Why does it who made this sexual? Why are we talking about the sex? I don't even know what sex is. Just kidding, I know a lot about it. Theoretically, of course. Theoretically, of course. I got all my sex knowledge from the Wikipedia when I was a little you know what? We're not gonna say that. Like who? Me? Yeah. But there was a period in time where I would look in the mirror and I'd be like, damn, nice. Um, okay, I'm kind of tempted to do it right now. But last time I did it, I was like, it'd be a lot better. I did it a couple of days ago. I was like, it'd be a lot better. I'm like, ew, gross. Put your shirt back on. But I am striving to become better. You know, who is my role model when it comes to fitness and stuff and beauty and such is Narcissus. I like Narcissus. Narcissus is nice and cool. I like Narcissus. He is my role model. I want to be able to look at my reflection and be like, sex. I want to be able to love my reflection. Because if not me, then who, right? In this world, it's, I don't know actually. In this world, it's something or something. I don't remember. I'm kind of tired. I'm kind of all my brain is leaked out is leaking out of my skin right now. Yes? Understand? You get it? Okay, 20 more push-ups. Right now. Right now. Get down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 15, 16, 20. My legs are a lot stronger. Told you that. My legs are a lot stronger. My legs are a lot stronger than my arms. Making you know I can only do one push-up. Well, I did 40. I did 40 push-ups and broken down into two. So if I can do 40 push-ups, you can do five. I'm tired. Yeah, I want to do 10 more, but not right now. I need to. You know what? Earlier when I was at the gym, my heart rate hit like 190. That's kind of not great. And I sustained that for like 10 minutes. I don't think that's healthy. And then I got off the treadmill and I was kind of dizzy. You only weigh like 3 kilobytes. It's 3 megabytes, actually. I weigh 3 megabytes. Just kidding. It's 3 terabytes. You can fit that in a floppy drive. Yeah. I can't breathe, but it's fine. Wise man once said, the pain is good for you. Yes? Yes. I want to do 10 more. I'm doing 10 more right now. Get down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's 50 push-ups. Yay, 50 push-ups. Yay, with 100, like 100 something squats and less count. Okay, I do have a protein powder, so I'm gonna go ahead and drink that. I think I've accomplished my goal for the night. Ow. Stop moaning. I'm making it more sexual than it needs to be. Why am I? But still, it's kind of hot actually. I mean, like the temperature. Temperature wise, it's pretty hot. Hold on. Just yesterday, I think I was able to like 5. No, not 5. Like 30 push-ups actually. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and 10 kilometers running every single day. You know, speaking of that, I think it's everything except for the 10-kilometer run is realistic. Uh, like 100 push-ups, you could spread that out. All those things, you can spread it out over the course of the day. You can easily do like 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups, 10 squats, and like every hour or so. Anything else today? But a banana for breakfast is fine. I'm gonna like inhale some protein with some milk. I have a little thing over here. That's my meal replacement because did I drink this one? I only drink this one. Drinks water sexily. I'm out of milk. I'm out of milk. I'm out of milk. I'm out of milk. Mommy. Mommy, I need more milk. I need mommy milkies. I need more milk. Okay, I got let's see, 5 ounces of milk. Yeah. Hey, alright. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. But hey, I did it. No, no. I'm going to the grocery store tomorrow. I gotta buy some milk. I gotta buy eggs. I gotta buy bread. I gotta buy chicken. I'm out of I'm out of food. I'm out of food. I need food. I need more bullets. And what was I saying? I'm probably gonna get some broccoli too. I feel like I need to get some broccoli. I do have some like mixed veggies, but I think I want to get some broccoli to add to the spaghetti that I've been making. I have some lentils as well, but I haven't made any. What mommy? You got what milk? I want it now. And if you don't do these things, I'm gonna cry. When I may be degenerate. I'm going to buy milk. Never coming back. Never seeing it again. Shout out to Kanye. Shout out to Kanye West. You know, there's a lot of things in my life that I really want to improve. I really want to improve. But there is something wrong with me. There's something wrong with my brain. There's something wrong with my brain. I can't get myself to stay consistent. I can't maintain consistency. I'll go to the gym. Sure. Ew. Let me mute. No sucking noises for you. That's gross. But I have my milk. I got my protein. Wait, not like that. I just one shot that. Nice. Okay, that was like a cup of milk with like a cup of protein. Hell yeah, that's my meal for today. I what did I eat today? Actually, I ate a salad. I ate the hell did I eat? What did I eat? Oh, I ate a hot dog. I ate a salad. I ate a little string cheese. I ate a slice of cake. That's all I ate today. Holy wow, that's nothing. And yet I gained weight. How did I gain weight? How did Hey, wait! I'm crashing up. It is what it is, yeah. It's fine. I'm gonna need to watch that later. But wait, I just realized I didn't even put on the BGM. Whoops. Whatever. It is what it is. Wait, in terms of goals, um, physicality, I wanna get stronger. I wanna get stronger. I wanna the narcissist max. I want to narcissist max. I want to look in the mirror. Yeah, I said that already. I that I can look nice for houseplace and such, right? Because I hate it when I think I maybe internalized a homo of actually I just I have standards essentially. My standards I don't meet them. I don't meet my standards. Yeah, like that. Mm. But the other thing aside from fitness, I want to be able to draw better. But I've not had my tablet with me, but I've been not really. I've not really been drawing. I drew a little bit about a couple of weeks ago, but I thought I was gonna have more time on second shift. I do not have more time. Honestly, yes, I do. I just spend a lot of it on my phone. I need to stop using my phone during work, honestly. I just lock open my iPad and actually do things. Because I'm kind of behind on work. this week as well, unfortunately. Yeah. I haven't even started this week's task, actually. Yeah, but it's fine. It'll get done. It'll get done. What else? What else do I want to say? Not really anything. I was planning to keep this pretty short, actually. It got really early from work today, like 2 hours early. That was the weekend. I came back. I'm unsatisfied. I'm kind of feeling a little moody. Moody? Moody, please. I'm feeling okay right now. I'm kind of just tired. I'm just tired right now. I want to stream more, but like this is like the only time slot that I have available essentially during the week, anyways. So it's kind of tough because most days I'll get back and I'm just tired. I don't want to do anything. Most times I just get back, I just get in bed, I sleep. But I want to stream more. But during the day, I'm busy. 2 a.m. time slot is rough. It is. It is. That too. But it's not like people don't watch. Because I've streamed late nights before. But it's also like a matter of energy. Like, I'm tired. I don't want to do anything. But in the mornings, I'm busy. I got things to do. Like tomorrow. And I gotta wake up in 8 hours. I'm probably not gonna fall asleep for 2 hours. I'm gonna be sleep deprived tomorrow. Let's go. And tomorrow, I'm going to go to the store, and then I'm gonna go to another store, and then I'm gonna come back, put my groceries away, and then I'm gonna go to work. And that's my entire day just gone. Just gone. The entire day is just no more. And then Friday, I gotta wake up. I gotta go to the clinic again. I gotta pick up my glasses. Yeah, I got new glasses. I'm getting new glasses. Yay! And then I gotta go to this other place. I'm busy. I'm basically busy until Saturday. And then Saturday, I think I want to do the multi-diagnose. But you mentioned wanting to do a lot and not being able to focus on one thing. That's pretty much ADHD. Um, undiagnosed, but pretty sure. Possibly, possibly. It's hard to focus on. It's hard to focus. Yeah, I get very, very easily distracted. But I feel like it's just a lack of discipline on my part. I'm on this. I used to. It's fine. We can apply for disability together and get some loot bucks. Yeah. What was I saying? See, I already forgot what I was saying. This is how it is. It most definitely is the fan. I'm pretty sure it's the fan. Because I'm talking now, and I definitely hear the artifacts in the background. However, the fan will turn off, and then I don't hear it anymore. I heard them too. I just take 2 pills of Ritalin, and it's been helping me. So oh well, I got well, oh my friends. Here they are. My friends. One, one, two. Wait, where's three? Huh? Oh, three is in here. That's three. One, two, three. I'm never gonna say what they are. But yeah. What is it for? I don't know. For something. Maybe I'm mentally ill. Maybe I'm physically ill. Maybe I'm emotionally ill. Maybe I'm spiritual ill. Maybe it's all of the above. I'm tired. My back hurts. Oh yeah, there's this thing that I was talking about. honestly, this is the embarrassing part. Cause like, oh, actually, I was between doing either karaoke this Saturday or doing like game demos. I'm not sure what I want to do. Maybe I'll do two streams again, but then like my entire weekend's gone if I do that. If I stream twice, which I did last week, and I feel like I didn't really have a weekend. I was busy all weekend. I feel like I didn't really get any free time, any like personal time. And then again, like streaming is kind of like personal time, but it's like I gotta be funny. I gotta be entertaining. I gotta be engaging. But sometimes I think you just wanna relax, you know? Just relax. Really relax. I hate this. I hate this fan. I hate this fan. I hate this fan. Um, maybe it's the microphone itself. Maybe it's the settings. I don't know. Maybe I'll play around with that this weekend. But this is kind of bugging me. This is really bugging me. If I turn that off and the suppression is a little, maybe it is suppression because I had it off just now. Maybe it was a suppression. I okay, so the fan turned off just now. Yes, the fan is now off. But if I turn this on, it's also I feel like it's partially also with how quiet I've been this stream. I've noticed that I have a certain cadence when I speak. And I also noticed just now that it's very similar to Irie's way of speaking in terms of how her voice goes up and down, is what I mean. But I don't even watch Irie though. I don't watch Irie frequently. And yet we still have this like similar way of talking. Maybe it's a regional thing. I don't know. I don't even know where she's from. But I feel like I talk similarly to Irie. Kind of weird. Anyways, I've accomplished my goal. I did my I did my exercises, but I'm not sure if I want to do karaoke this weekend. I think someone suggested it might have been beef pie. We do two karaoke's a month, which at this point I might do two karaoke's a month. I'm not sure. There's some Leoisms. I keep going okay at something to this. Elaborate. What do I do aside from the like just randomly screaming sometimes? Is it like the topics or like the mannerisms, the way that I speak, the things that I say? I've watched it a few times. I don't watch it frequently. It might actually just be like, well, not too late. Well, you know what? Let me just not talk about that. But like the way, where, where, yeah, I take it back. We're not talking about that. I've done my fitness. I wouldn't count on this to be like a regular thing either. It used to be a regular thing. I used to do regular exercise things so that I could like keep up with my stuff, but the speech things, some speech things. Oh, there was another thing. I was considering doing watch alongs in the Discord server just to like resurrect it, I guess. But the issue is that is what if the availability doesn't work out and no one can watch? And another thing I was thinking is, what if I just like make some merch and then like no one buys it? That'd be really funny. That'd be expected. Maybe someday I'll make some merch. Maybe, probably not. But going back to the watch along, I'm kind of interested in doing a movie, but I'll try that when he joins sometimes. Wait, what? Huh? You tried doing what? I already forgot. See, I'm telling you, I already, I don't even remember what I talk about. I don't remember what I talk about. Something about a movie? I was talking about something else. I don't know what I was talking about. Yeah, I'm scrambled. I'm really scrambled. Watch alongs. I thought it was something else. I thought it was something else. Maybe it was something else. I was thinking, I was thinking about. Hey, with the watch alongs. Oh, it was merch that I was talking about. I was talking about merch. But with the watch alongs, I am interested in doing them in the server, in my server, in the Discord, which is in. Wait, yeah, it is in the description. Because I feel like that place is pretty much just like announcements and like live things, and it's not anything. It's not anything of it. But I was thinking maybe I can use it to watch movies. I don't know, because there is a list of movies that I'm interested in watching, but I don't know. I don't really watch movies on my own. Maybe I can do that. I'm not sure. I don't know. It's like I suddenly have a lot of free time, and I don't know what to do with it. Uh, but right now that I'm on second shift, I don't have a lot of free time. It's like a hyper oxymoron. You could drive to the worst feeling scheduling stuff for prior, no one showed up. Yeah, that's why I tend to avoid scheduling stuff around the group people things because I usually expect it to not work out and I don't expect anyone to show up. On the other hand, um, it would be like around like earlier than the time that I usually stream. Maybe like noon, like afternoon. It wouldn't be evenings. It wouldn't be late because I know that a lot of other people got like got to sleep early or whatever. So I don't know, like maybe midday. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Eh, at this time, it's just something that I'm considering. I do wanna. I am interested in watch alongs, but I don't know that I have the whole ability, so to speak, to wrangle people. I guess and get people together. I don't know. I don't. I'm not confident in my ability for that. I suppose my self-esteem has a lot to do with that when it comes to group settings, but uh, yeah, I feel like on my own, ow, don't worry about it. I feel like on my own, I think that I feel, mm, I don't know, my brain's too scrambled to think right now. Having musical does help, but only people are actually interested in what you're showing. That's true. I wanted to watch the vampire, not the vampire, the Jewish vampire movie. Yes. And then the cowboy guy pulls out the cross. And the vampire, the Jewish vampire says, "Ah ha ha, you fool! All of my ancestors were Jewish." And then the cowboy guy, "Oh yeah," he pulls out a swastika, and then he says, "H H," and then the vampire, "Ah!" I really want to watch that movie. I really want to watch that movie. But the thing is, it's in Spanish. It's entirely in Spanish, so I don't know how many people would even showed up for that. Because the entire reason I want to watch it is because of that scene. But another movie that I just thought of that I kind of want to watch again is a Little Pet Shop of Horrors. I enjoyed that one. It's a musical. I enjoyed it. The color version. I love that one. I like that one. The one with the feed me Seymour. Feed me. movies are tougher to stream. Like you're expecting people to set aside a couple hours. That's true. But I feel like it might be worse with series because you're expecting people to set aside days plural instead of like just one scheduled block time. I feel like movies are easier. And speaking on watch alongs, actually, I was thinking about doing going off of the other watch along. Was there a watch along? Oh, yeah, there was with the 1950s videos. I was thinking about doing public domain cartoons and doing a stream of that. I just don't know when I want to do that. I have a lot of stream ideas. I just don't have time at the moment. Second shift is kind of rough, but I have 2 more weeks after this, after which I'll be on first shift again. What's that? Oh, no, it's probably fine. I Yeah, I have about 2 more weeks of first shift left. I speak Portuguese, so I know half Spanish. That's how I feel. I know Spanish, so I basically already know Portuguese. So I basically already know Italian and French and all the other Romance languages. They have a whole week to catch up. People can watch 3 or 4 episodes on their own time, is what I expect at least. Yeah, but I'm lazy. If I can't do it, how can I expect other people to do it? Oh, speaking of, actually, I just um hold on. I am now on Ethernet, so there shouldn't be any connection issues. Though if there are any, no, I don't think there is. There hasn't been any connection issues, have there? Because I'm now on Ethernet instead of Wi-Fi. Blessed Ethernet. Audio bitrate. The audio stream's current bitrate, 0, is lower than the recommended bitrate. What does that mean? Huh? Huh? But the bitrate is like 160? Apparently, in my settings. Maybe that's what you're hearing? Wait, audio. Huh? Huh? I don't get it. Help. Help me see more. That's about midnight though. I was gonna shower, but I'm tired. I should shower. Maybe tomorrow. First thing tomorrow I'll shower. I say that right. No, but I will. Because I gotta go out. Stinks. Oh, I mean, wait, you know what? Let me check. Let me test. Yeah. Yeah. Oops. Maybe I should shower. But I'm tired. But I'm tired. No. I'm tired. I just want to lay down. I just want to lay down. I'm tired. I'm tired. I will 100% shower between now and the next time I go out, which is like in 8 to 10 hours. I'm just tired right now. I'm just tired. I'm tired. I want to do, once I get my tablet back in December, I want to retry this model. I want to make it nicer. More than anything, it's the eyes that I want to rework. The eyes are okay, but I feel like I can do a lot better with the eyes. I think the eyes were initially a placeholder, and then I never got around to fixing it. I can definitely do a lot better with the eyes. But everything else is decent. Like the body's decent. I feel like it's just the face that I gotta work on to make me. And I'm happy with the rigging. Rigging is fine. It's just the art that I want to improve. It's been an hour. I was only gonna stream for like 30 to 60 minutes and it's closer to 60 minutes. So, but yes, I do realize that the audio is off. I will play around with that at some point, see what I can do to improve it. But if it's nothing, it's the other, yes. But I'm now on Ethernet. There shouldn't be any disconnecting anymore. But if I do disconnect, then it's OBS and I gotta reinstall it and I gotta redo all this settings and everything. Art is fine. I have fun trying to learn. Elaborate? Yeah. I'm sleepy. I'm tired. I wanna sing. I I don't know if I wanna do karaoke or play more demos on Saturday. Cause Sundays are gonna be dedicated to the Nuzlocke with Ram, Monza Ram. And then I feel like I can't really do anything during the week. I feel like I'm kind of stuck to streaming one time a week, whatever I want. I like day posting. Let me check on something really quick. 'Cause I have not checked tag in so long. Because I kind of expect everything to be on tag, but it's wow. Then again, ew, what's that on my front page? Ew, that's like a worm. Gross. It's a robotic worm. Gross. Let me see what's on here. What the hell? It's where? Huh. I see it. That's explain yourself. If I explain yourself, what the hell is this? What is this? What is what the hell is this? What what? I see it. Um thank you. This is wow. Wow. uh wow. What I really like a lot is the little umos on the side. Those are really cute. The fire too. Little fire. That's cute. I like it. Those are cute. I like it. Thank you. Thank you, B5. Very cool. That's nice. That's very nice. Yeah, congratulations. You got like the first public drawing. I feel that I should. I don't know. Because I know that a lot of other tutors, one of my favorites actually does commission art of his model. I was wondering if I should do that. But realistically, it's not, it doesn't really, is there a purpose to that beyond like advertisement? I don't know. I still gotta rinse this out. I've still gotta do my dailies for the horse game. It's midnight. Tomorrow, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna buy some food. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna drop off the food. I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna come back from work. I'm gonna go to sleep. And then that's the full 24 hours. Congratulations. Like Bond. Mission of Breaking Bar and never stream. Um, how about I don't do that? How about I actually stream more than one stream a week? I like streaming. Streaming is nice. It takes my mind off things. It helps. Because I feel like if I was, if it was, if I didn't strengthen, I probably would not have done my exercises, but I did, and I'm glad that I did. But I don't have any food. I ate those food. Now I don't have any food. But I have rice. I have ground beef. I have ham. I think that's it. Rice, ham, ground beef, veggies. I don't have any eggs. No eggs. No bread. I have berries. I have oatmeal. I don't have eggs. I need eggs. I need more eggs. I need eggs. Eggs, good. Eggs, very good. Eggs are very good. I love eggs. I love eggs. Eggs are nice. I like eggs. Eggs are tasty. I'm tired though, in many ways, in many respects. I'm trying to get that energy back. How? How can I? Have I ever loved life? I don't know. No, I don't know if I've ever loved life, whatever that means. Do I have love for life? Not really. I just kind of exist, which is partially the reason why I am in the current situation that I'm in. But this is getting into irrelevant territory. I think I'm just gonna sleep and just reset. I was gonna make some tea. I was gonna make some sleep tea and sip on it over the course of like an hour, but I don't have an electric kettle. Maybe I might buy one tomorrow. A kettle would be really helpful for. Wait, what's this? Uh, what is that? Why is that? What happened? What was that? That was weird. Was it disconnect? It's not. Did screen did stream disconnect? Is it buffering? That's so strange. You let me know. The more money you have, the more things you'll be able to enjoy life. Yes, I'm very much of the mind that I believe that. What was I saying? I believe that. What am I saying? Oh, it is going down. Why is that? Why does stream go down? Maybe it's not the Ethernet. Maybe it's not the Wi-Fi. That's really weird. That's really really weird. And it happened after like I bumped the table. Oops. What was I talking about? Oh wow. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Viewers will experience buffering. Wow. I wonder what it is. Maybe it is maybe it is OBS. I don't know. Not sure. Maybe it's the time. Maybe it's my location. Maybe it'll fix itself in a couple of months. I'm gonna visit my parents in December, and then I'm gonna move somewhere else after that. And then hopefully everything is good over there. There's a lot of changes. Lots of changes. Lots of changes. I am. I might end up getting a different microphone too. I'm not sure yet. This microphone I got for like $20 on sale. But I have other microphones that are much better. I have an XLR. I have another USB microphone that costs a lot more. That one's an AT 2020, I think it was. Yeah, AT 2020 plus. Buy an air fryer and some frozen chicken to have an easy protein source from your lazy maxing. I'll have to look into that. How much is an air fryer? Hold on. Air fryer. $90. $200. $80. $150. Wow. Truly, technology is for rich people. Is it really worth buying an air fryer? Yes, an air fryer is generally worth it if you want faster cooking times, easier cleanup, and lower energy costs compared to a traditional oven. I don't use a oven though. Less oil. Hmm. I don't like, what's that? KFC is fried chicken. I don't like fried chicken. I like grilled chicken. I don't like fried chicken. Of things that your parents call. I mean, my relationship with my parents is much better than it was when I was much younger. I get along with them fine now. Though there are well, we're not going to talk about the past, yes. No, we're fine. We're on good terms. Eh, I'm getting like hungrier by the second. I'm actually just gonna try to sleep this off again. I used to go hungry, sleepy. Wait, no, I used to go hungry, sleepy. There I am again with my dyslexia. I used to sleep hungry. Someone just lazy. I recommend it's very practical for people like me who put off eating dinner until it's next time. 3 a.m. and are too tired to cook something up. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me right now. Mm, maybe you're not right now. Maybe in the future. I'm moving in a few months, anyways. I feel like my entire life, I've just been kind of nomadic. I've been moving ever since I moved out of my parents' house when I was like 18. I've been moving every couple of years. So, like, I moved out when I was 18. I lived at the university for a year. Then I moved out and I moved back in with my parents for a couple of years. And that was an experience. And then I moved out for once I transferred from my community college into another university. I was living there for like 3 years. Yeah, 3 years. And then I graduated. And then I started my graduate program, and I moved every year, like 3 times. I've lost count of the locations that I've lived at, but I feel like every year, if not every other year, I'm moving. I'm moving locations very, very frequently, so I'm very nomadic. I try not to keep too many things. I gotta move around so much. Easy food, you don't sleep hungry. Your metabolism weight stabilizes. Easy food. Easy food. Mm. I gotta look into the entire nutrition side of all this too. I have maybe I should take this with me. What? Oops. This is my stream ideas. My nutritional facts over here. Veggie tip, almonds, peanut butter and apple, yogurt and fruit. These are snacks. Frozen banana. Frozen banana. The thing is, I don't like bananas. I kind of have to force myself to eat bananas. I don't like the textures. They're kind of mushy. Bananas. Wow, what the hell's going on? Oh, it should be fine. Um, yeah, I gotta look into it. Look into it. Anyways, thank you for coming. I am tired. I have accomplished my goal for the night, but the fight is not over. Sun Tzu said, attrition or something or other. He said the battle that is won by the water will next door be close to the tree that takes 1,000 steps. Yeah. That is Sun Tzu. Okay, that's all. Good night. Get a blender. I'll get a blender later. Blenders are good, yeah. Milk, protein, banana. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I used to do that. I used to do that. But I'll get around to this stuff later. At the moment, I just gotta go to sleep because I gotta wake up early. I gotta wake up in like 8 hours. Good night. All right. Thank you, B5. Thank you, Ages. Thank you, Berserkers. That's all. Okay, good night. I need to change out this outro song. Well, the floor is cold. The battle won in the water is better than 2 battles won in the bush. I like that one. You know what? You're getting immortalized. You get immortalized. Battle. Not PNG. I hate Windows 11, man. Windows 11 hate. There it is. Oh yeah. Yeah, right there. Mods pin this man. Yeah, like that. I love it. It's great. Thank you, B5. Very cool. All right. Good night.